Attorney expects SSL payout to fall short of what Usain Bolt lost. Following an announcement that clients affected by the Stocks and Securities Limited SSL fraud, including Usain Bolt, will begin receiving payouts for a compensation, the Sprint legend attorney Linton Garden says the payments will fall short of what was lost. Bolt's company, Virgin Limited, is among roughly 40 clients set to receive compensation. The company reported it lost nearly $12.7 million in the fraud and filed a lawsuit demanding that the monies be returned. While confirming that his client will get a payout, Garden told reporters that it is not clear how much Mr. Bolt will receive.
The latest development is that the trustee has now commenced or will commence tomorrow making payments to beneficiaries or persons who suffered loss in the SSL debacle, and we expect that payments will be made to all persons, including our client. Now, it must be understood that these payments are nowhere near the total sum lost by the persons who had money in SSL. It's a small fraction of a fraction, and there's no certainty as yet as to how much in total will be repaid. What is certain is that what is being repaid now is a small fraction of the loss and nothing near approaching the total. The matter continues in court, and it's to get further information on possible payments and future payments from the trustee. Such information is not now available to us.
Golden promises tax-free income up to $3.5 million under PNP. People's National Party PNP President Mark Golden has announced that a future PNP government will raise the personal income tax threshold, allowing persons earning up to $3.5 million annually to pay 0% income tax. The pledge made before thousands of supporters at a mass rally in Mandeville, Manchester on Sunday night came hours after the governing Jamaica Labour Party JLP unveiled its plan to reduce the personal income threshold to 15% from 25% on a phased basis if it retains power. We're going to deal with that in a way that benefits those who need it more, Golden told cheering comrades. Under the PNP government, that is to come, will be increasing the tax threshold so that those who pay taxes 25%, if they are earning up to $3.5 million a year, they will be paying tax at 0%, will be raising the threshold to give them a tax-free income. Golden argued that the JLP proposal would unfairly benefit wealthy Jamaicans. I heard the Labourists are talking about adding the rate of income tax, but is that going to benefit those who are very, very wealthy more than those who are less wealthy? Because the rate, once reduced for them, means they'll be paying less tax because they are earning more to begin with, he noted. Golden added that the PNP would not stop at $3.5 million. As the economy improves and the fiscal spaces improve, we will raise that threshold further and further because we want money to be in the pockets of those who are struggling right now to make ends meet, he told the crowd. The announcement, which Golden described as a sneak preview ahead of the release of additional information on its manifesto, is expected to shorten the economic debate between the two main political parties heading into September 3rd general election. The JLP revealed its tax plan in its 110-page manifesto at Chose Jamaica, the next chapter, which was released Sunday evening. We will build out on our 1.5 income tax threshold, the largest increase in the income tax threshold into decades, and embark on a disciplined, deliberate phase move toward a long-term base rate for personal income tax of 15%, the manifesto stated. Currently, Jamaica applies a personal income tax threshold of 25% on annual taxable income, with a higher rate of 30% applied to income tax exceeding $6 million. The JLP's pledge to increase the tax-free threshold to $1.5 million was considered a decisive swing issue in the 2016 general election, which it won. That policy was implemented over 2 years. The latest promises are expected to be highlighted of Tuesday's economic debate and the one between Holness and Golden on Thursday. BOJ hopes last quarter of this year conditions will be favorable to allow commercial banks' interest rate to drop. Bank of Jamaica BOJ has expressed hope that in the last quarter of this year, conditions will be favorable to allow commercial banks' increased rates to reduce. The issue of commercial banks refusing to lower their interest rates in the line with the BOJ's policy rate has been a major sore point for Jamaicans, with several calls for the bank to intervene. In January, BOJ Governor Richard Blythe and the central bank was contemplating addressing the issue through legal means. When asked about the issue this week, Mr. Blythe explained that there has been some decline in the rates. He noted that while he hopes for a further reduction, he is appreciative of the current downward trend. He noted that commercial banks have indicated that they have issues to resolve before bringing down their rates.
When we look at rates in an aggregate way, we did see some dip in rates, both on the deposit side and on the lending side. So if that is the beginning of a gentle trend downwards, then we are very appreciative of that. But we are in a market economy, and we do have a situation where the financial sector has two dominant players, and to the extent there is not further competition, then you will find that the market is not driven entirely by competitive impulses. But that is one of the key issues that the Monetary Policy Commission has said to us we need to do all we can to fix, and hence our efforts in trying to create a EKYC system to make it easier for customers of banks to move from one to the other. The banks have said to us, we have some issues that we have to resolve in order to make our rates come down more quickly. Some of those issues have nothing to do with us, and our recommendation to them is please address those issues as quickly and as strongly as you can, because we do want rates to come down somewhat. I believe and I'm hoping that in the last quarter of this year we will get relief.
Special assistance available to NHD mortgagees experiencing financial challenges. National Housing Trust NHD mortgagees experiencing financial challenges and difficulty meeting their payments may access support under the agency's Special Assistance Program. Addressing a recent Jamaica Productivity Center JPC forum at the Terranova All Suite Hotel in St. Andrew, NHD Senior General Manager Dr. Mary Oakley Williams reaffirmed the Trust's commitment to serving its contributors, especially during times of financial difficulties. If the person that you know, your friends and family members have an issue with paying their mortgage, they can come to the National Housing Trust, or they can apply for special assistance. Some of these include payment arrangements, rescheduling interest rate reductions, extension of the mortgage term, and also loan consolidations, she noted. Oakley Williams indicated that persons may apply through the NHD website at www.nhd.gov.jm or contact the entity via email wecare@nhd.gov.jm or calling 1-876-929-6500 Meanwhile, Oakley Williams noted that the JPC played an integral role in enhancing the Special Assistance Program. This enhancement resulted in fast application processing and the implementation of quality control mechanisms, significantly improving the overall customer experience. Our journey to productivity excellence starts with the JPC last year, when we were required to select a process for improvement in 2 weeks. So we said to them, give us the tools, and so JPC actually gave us the tools that we could use to enhance this process, the Senior General Manager outlined. The National Housing Trust was established in 1976 through amendment to the National Insurance Act. The Trust's mission is to increase and enhance the stock of available housing in Jamaica while providing financial assistance to contributors seeking to build, buy, or repair their homes. to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.